Hey guys, I'm Justin. This is Record. We're here to talk about pull-ups and specifically the Kipping pull-up, especially since the Open is upon us. A couple things we want to talk about. Efficiency and speed, especially in a Metcon, are what we really try and get for in pull-ups. Now if you think about it, the most efficient way to do a pull-up, the fastest way to pull up, is to rep out strict pull-ups. Now it takes a lot of strength to do that. Or he's going to show us a couple, just 2 or 3 fast strict pull-ups. So beautiful. And if you think about it, that's one straight line. It's very quick. The fastest way between 2 points is always a straight line. However, it takes an enormous amount of strength to do lots of strict pull-ups, especially in a situation like a Fran. Let's say you have 21, 15, 9 in front of you. How are you going to get through all these pull-ups? Usually, if an athlete has the requisite strength, we'll go to the Kipping pull-up. And Kipping, as most of you know, is when we use our entire body to generate the energy and force vertically to create one system, send that chin over the bar. Usually we can get a higher cycle rate and higher volume out of a beautiful Kipping pull-up. And a regular Kipping pull-up looks like this. Beautiful. Still arms long and straight, chin over the bar, no braking, no weirdness. And in a metabolic conditioning situation, that's usually what we would go to. Now if an athlete doesn't have strict pull-ups, what we've taught people to do, and it's a great tool, is using a band for assistance. A big rubber band to step in, it decreases the load and lets you move with some smaller percentage of your actual body weight, moving through that same beautiful strict movement. And here's a band. Most of you have done this or at least seen people do it. Get in, same beautiful position, eyes are forward, bar comes right under the chin. Now, there's a gray area, especially in a Metcon. Let's say you have a couple of strict pull-ups, but we're going for, again, in a Fran, 21 right off. And how much assistance do you use? What do you do? And the problem we've seen is some athletes who have strict and maybe some Kipping pull-ups, but are worried they maybe don't have enough or their time isn't going to be great, start to combine the band with the kip. And that's what we really want to avoid. It looks like this. Yeah, so you see Record's getting a hyperextension at the bottom, really pulling that band forward and getting a lot of spring to go back and up, which will shoot her to the ceiling. It feels fast, it feels quick, it feels strong, but it really isn't, and the banded Kipping pull-up is really a crutch. With any kind of assistance for a movement, we want to dial that assistance back to the least you really need to get the work accomplished. We don't want to take the stimulus away. We want to put people through full range of motion, but not to, we don't want it to become a crutch. The other side of a banded pull-up becoming a crutch situation is we see sometimes people doing pull-ups where they're doing, say, bar to belly button pull-ups with ease, moving through a huge range of motion that with no assistance would take an enormous amount of prerequisite strength that they certainly don't have. So when you're dialing up, certainly always talk to your coach about what the stimulus is, figuring out what kind of assistance you might need. But if you're in a band, you're not Kipping. No more Kipping banded pull-ups. You heard it here first. I think that's it. See you on the floor, guys.